I'm laughing to myself here because it feels like about 30 minutes ago I was talking about how girls needed to look like girls and boys needed to look like boys, and the contrast, the drastic difference between Gangster and his sister is what I've always believed to be true. And then you have the rare exception. And right now on screen you're looking at the rare exception because this is Cricket's sister. And, pound for pound, she looks exactly like him. Stoutness, feature, density, burly, broad, moderate, proportional, whatever word you want to use, all of those things fit. And she's a carbon copy of her brother. And you know what? On preview day next Saturday, it'd be kind of fun to run them out there together and let folks see them on the grass at the same time. But this is 78.6. She's a cracker. Hold My Beer 71 outlier. She is a litter mate to Cricket's. She's bred to keep cool, and she's due July 24th. And this is another one of those litters that I think certainly has boar-making potential. I think the ceiling's very high on what somebody could do with the pigs from this litter. And if you need further evidence of her generating capability, take a look at her daughter that sells in the open gilt section. I found her at the slap barn. I told the guys that I thought she was incredible and that we needed to keep her. And then all of a sudden I come home from being gone for a couple days and I find her in the pen of Built the Brand open gilts that are getting ready to be pictured. So I guess KP made a decision to bring her back, and here she is as part of the sale. She's a curly out of this sow, and hopefully you'll appreciate the quality that she has. So 78.6, Cricket sister, Boots, I'm not sure what else to say here.
Yeah, I'm not sure that there's been many ever that have looked like that and generated still to the level that she has, and it has been as productive as what she has in her lifetime. And obviously the Cricket's resume would be fairly lengthy here. And the bottom side of her pedigree is honestly just a shot old school at this point. I think that's really, really exciting going forward. Considering what she's bred to, I think there's a very good chance there's probably a boar prospect laying inside her. Again, we talked about just throwing just a little bit of that tricked out influence into her. I think that, I think that fits this sow phenotypically very well. The brother, to keep cool there, I got to see several times throughout the winter, and he was incredibly good looking, late maturing, and so flexible. And I think it fits this sow very, very well. No matter what, whether there's a male prospect in here or not, the daughters out of this litter will be invaluable going forward and building blocks for a long, distant time to come.
Is this a good time for me to remind you that her maternal sister, the Kingpin, is the mother of Collard's white one?
That is something to probably bring up, yeah. I'll be dang.
So Cricket's mom, we only got 2 litters out of her. We actually bought Cricket's mom from the Tibbetts boys. We bred her to Cracker for her first litter. We bred her to Kingpin for her second litter, and that litter blessed us with 3 gilts. And then we lost that sow actually in the crate. And we got those 3 gilts raised, 53-3, 4, and 5. Dash 5 is the Calico, and she would have had the champion cross gilt at Missouri last summer for Caleb Zook. Dash 3 would have had a Cracker litter this fall that was very good, the 71s. And then Dash 4 had Anthems for her first litter, and that would be old Mighty Whitey that Wyatt Collard's feeding. Yeah,
the pig out of 53-4 is shown now. I don't know how many shows he's won in Missouri, but it'd be several. Absolute freak on a leash. Has this kind of bone, this kind of hair with the later maturity pattern, a good look, and one that we're awfully excited about going forward throughout the summer.
And so, again, his mom would be a maternal sister to this one. So lots of generating power here in this sow. This is 78.6. Cricket's sister, she sells as Lot 5, bred to keep cool, and due July 24th.